Hey KAO team and family, it's Mr. Thompson. Welcome to another remote learning lesson. Today we're going to be determining the meaning of unknown words or phrases in a text. So for today's lesson, you're going to need access to Google Classroom and a computer, smartphone, or tablet to access your work. Key points for today's lesson. All right, so today we're going to be working on a lesson about determining word meanings, including words that are used as figurative language and words with strong connotations. Context clues are words or phrases near an unfamiliar word that help you understand the meaning of that word. Context clues may be synonyms or antonyms. Figurative language is words or phrases that help readers create a vivid mental picture. Words with strong connotations have positive, neutral, or negative feelings associated with them. Determining the meaning of words in a text, including their figurative and connotative meanings, will help you better understand what you read. So, I know there's a lot of unfamiliar vocab and lots of definitions in here. So, let's take a look again at these words, and I'm going to go over the definitions one more time with you, okay? So, connotative meaning. It's feeling a word or phrase tends to produce, okay? Connotative meanings can have positive, negative, or neutral associations. Figurative language is a way in which authors express ideas or experiences vividly. Now, we've talked about figurative language a lot this school year. We've talked about similes, metaphors, personification, allusion, apostrophe. Today is going to be a review in terms of figurative language, but the skills that we've already covered in class, that's really going to help you today, especially when we're doing close reading of poetry. Context clues are hints in the text that provide meaning. Synonyms are words that have the same meaning. So if I were to say, that's really bad, a synonym for bad would be horrible, okay? An antonym is a word that has an opposite meaning. So an antonym for bad would be obviously good. All right, so let's take a look at the model. I'm going to read. I want you guys to read along with me as I read out loud. As I stood atop the mighty skyscraper, a gentle breeze wrapped its arms around me. Down below, the people were as small as ants, and the cars were toys making their way through a miniature city. Muffled sounds floated up like balloons. The wind murmured softly, and a bird called from somewhere in the distance. Wow, now there's a lot of figurative language here to unpack, okay? So we're going to pull out a couple examples and look at them. We're going to be looking at what is compared and then the effect of the comparison, okay? So, what did I pull? Gentle breeze wrapped its arms around me. The cars were toys. And muffled sounds floated up like balloons. So, I put these examples in my graphic organizer. Let's start with the first one. A gentle breeze wrapped its arms around me. Okay, so what is being compared here? We have a breeze and a person's arms. The effect of that comparison is to make the breeze seem calming and pleasant, like a hug. Okay, the next example, the cars were toys. What's being compared? Cars and toys. The effect of the comparison, this makes cars seem playful and benign. Benign means like not harmful, okay? Third example, muffled sounds floated up like balloons. What is being compared here? Sound and balloons. And the effect of the comparison, the sound gently floats, and this creates a peaceful effect, okay? It's also important to note that this is an example of personification. A gentle breeze wrapped its arms around me. A breeze does not have arms. Human beings have arms, so it's giving human qualities to a non-living thing, okay? The cars were toys. This is an example of a metaphor. It's a comparison. Cars and toys are being compared, but we're not using like or as. Okay? Muffled sounds floated up like balloons. This is a simile. Why is it a simile? Because sound and balloons are being compared, and the author is using the word like. All right, so let's take a look at another piece of text. This is a poem by William Wordsworth. We're going to read it in two parts together and answer some questions on our document. So what I want you guys to do is just read along with me as I read out loud, okay? Earth has not anything to show more fair. Dull would he be of soul who could pass by, a sight so touching in its majesty. This city now doth, like a garment wear, the beauty of the morning, silent, bare. Ships, towers, domes, theaters, and temples lie, open upon unto the fields and to the sky, all bright and glittering in the smokeless air. All right, so piece of figurative language I'm going to look at specifically is right here. Okay, the city now doth, like a garment wear, the beauty of the morning. What does the author mean by this? Let's break it down. Okay, how does the speaker use figurative language to make comparisons, and what is the effect? So again, we're going to be looking specifically at these two lines right here. The city now doth, like a garment wear, the beauty of the morning. So, what is being compared? A garment, which I know from reading Liddy, is a piece of clothing, and the beauty of the morning. So, a piece of clothing and the beauty of the morning are being compared. What's the effect of the comparison? The city is like a person wearing a lovely piece of clothing, one that is fresh and glittering and golden. Okay? Now, let's go back into this and let's change the words around and see if this makes sense. So, the city now doth, like a garment wear, the beauty of the morning. Now, if I was going to put this into contemporary language, I would probably say the city wears the beauty of the morning like a piece of clothing. So the city wears the beauty of the morning like a piece of clothing. So, the city is like a person wearing a lovely piece of clothing, one that is fresh and glittering. Okay? So, once I go through, look at the quote again, look at what's being compared, I can tell that the author is saying the city is really, really beautiful and fresh in the morning. Just like someone who would put on a new shirt or a new pair of sneakers, and that freshness, that aliveness, that really, really excites the speaker. Let's continue. Never did sun more beautifully steep in his first splendor, valley, rock, or hill. Near saw I never felt a calm so deep, the river gildeth at his own sweet will. Dear God, the very houses seem asleep, and all that mighty heart is lying still. I want you guys to take a second, do a second read, and I want you to highlight any words or phrases that stand out. Okay, so for me, beautifully, splendor, calm, gildeth, sweet, and mighty. All of those words really, really stood out to me, okay? And when I look at these words and think about Tuesday's lesson, I gotta think to myself, do these words have a positive or negative connotation? So let's look again. Beautifully, splendor, calm. I think all of those are pretty positive words, okay? So, based on the connotation of words such as splendor, calm, and sweet, what is the speaker's attitude toward the view of London in the morning? Okay? So what I want you guys to do is read through the poem, answer the question. Okay? Pause your computer right now. Once you come back, I'm going to go over the answer. All right, so for today's CFU, based on the connotation of words such as splendor, calm, and sweet, what is the speaker's attitude towards a view of London in the morning? Correct answer is A. He admires the peace and beauty of the city scene, okay? And if we go back and we look at all of these words, all of them point to him admiring the city and thinking it's peaceful and beautiful, okay? He prefers city sites to the valleys and hills of the country. He never really mentions the valleys and hills of the country in the text. Number C, he wishes that the river would flow quietly through the city. This is one idea in here, but it doesn't really connect to the words that we've picked out. In D, he hopes that the heart of the city will remain still and silent. The speaker here never voices that. He admires the still and silence of the morning, but he doesn't wish that that would continue throughout the day. So the correct answer here is number A, okay? So for your guided practice today, you're gonna read from a poem comparing city and country life. As you read, think about how the speakers use language in creative ways to convey thoughts and feelings about city and country life. Look for examples of figurative language in words with connotations, such as weather-wise, okay? So, what I want you to do is conduct at least 2 readings. As you read, annotate, okay? Pick out words and phrases that indicate the author's feelings about the city, then look at words that describe the country. Think about what words does the author use to describe life in the country? Are they positive or negative? So, in closing, okay, today we worked on a lesson about determining word meanings, including words that are used as figurative language and words with strong connotations. Context clues are words or phrases near an unfamiliar word that helps you understand the meaning of that word. Context clues may be synonyms or antonyms. Figurative language is words or phrases that help readers create a vivid mental picture. Words with strong connotations have positive, neutral, or negative feelings associated with them. Determining the meaning of words in a text include their figurative and connotative meanings, and that's going to help you better understand what you read. So work through the next 3 questions in your document, and then make sure you submit when you're complete. The first 2 are SBAC aligned multiple choice questions. Please take your time and highlight whatever you think is the correct answer choice. The third question is going to be short answer. Please respond in at least 5 sentences and use at least 1 piece of evidence from the text. That's the end of Friday's lesson. Let's have a great day of learning and have an amazing weekend. Thank you all for being here with me today, and I will see you next week. Thank you.